Hi, hello, and welcome back, everybody, to Nekopara Volume 1. Last time we had an education day with Maple and Cinnamon, and now we shall continue on. Alright, says Cashel, all that's left is the filling for the apple pie. I remembered that as I ran my finger down the prep sheet to confirm. I looked at the clock and saw that it was past 9 o'clock. Although studying for the bell exam took up my time, I still had enough energy to do preparations on a day off. Master, look! Please look at this, says Chocolate. We finally transcended the limits of cat girls. Perfection, says Vanilla. You sure got there quickly, says Cashel. That's because we adore you profoundly, Master, says Chocolate. You don't need to mimic Shinguri, says Cashel. Shinguri and the others were gone, but it hadn't been more than 2 hours since they had started their independent study. I suppose they were able to do multiplication or something. Judging by Master's face, he just thought we've only gotten as far as learning division, says Vanilla. Close, I didn't go that far ahead. I stayed silent so as not to dampen their spirits. Master, please rub my neck, says Chocolate. Chocolate will use her poker face and hide her purring, she says. Like this, asks Cashel. Rub, rub, rub. Well, that didn't work, says Cashel. Chocolate can't help it. Chocolate just loves her master so much, she says. Please don't think Chocolate is some cheap cat girl who just purrs over any old thing, says Chocolate. I'm gonna rub your neck, Chocolate, says Vanilla. Oh yes, yours is truly the iron will, Chocolate. Truly the iron will. That didn't work at all, says Cashel. She did that even with Vanilla. What exactly was she trying to show off to me, wonders Cashel. Well, why don't you try, Vanilla? Can you do it? Asks Chocolate. Of course I can. I won't even blink if you clap in front of my face, says Vanilla. Come on, Master. Why don't you give it your best shot, says Vanilla. Okay, how about like this then? Rub, 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 says Cashel. Rub, 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 rub. Look, Master, Vanilla's tail. Her tail is sticking straight up, says Chocolate. It's stiff enough to pierce the heavens. Vanilla must be feeling really good, says Chocolate. No, says Vanilla. This isn't, she says. Yeah, this is just how I show my love for Chocolate when she's near me, says Vanilla. You'll probably be near her during the test too, you know, says Cashel. I couldn't shake the fact that this was an excuse out of her. Given Vanilla's quietness, she was honestly trying not to lose to Chocolate. This was just a minor setback, says Chocolate. Please, test us in other ways. We'll definitely be fine, she says. Yes, we will definitely pass all the rest of them, so don't worry, says Vanilla. You can test us on every one of these cat girl killer tests, she says. From this list, huh, says Cashel. I scanned over the questions from previous tests in the cheat sheets. There really were a lot of questions about various cat girl behaviors. Okay, says Cashel. Why don't we go in order from the top then? Please, leave it to us, says Chocolate. We're Master's cat girls after all, she says. Don't worry, says Vanilla. Okay then, says Cashel. Resisting the sniffing test. Failed, says Cashel. By the way, what these fingers touched earlier was blue cheese, he says. Okay, you failed the phlegm and response test as well, says Cashel. Okay, next, he says. Master, says Chocolate. Just what are you doing, says Vanilla. Clapping in the face test. Also failed, says Kashao. Fluke, lure test, failed, says Kashao. This is nothing. This is nothing, says Chocolate. Catnip is the best. It really is the bomb, says Chocolate. It feels like my brain is melting, says Vanilla. It can't be beat. It really can't, she says. More. I need more of this, says Vanilla. Catnip test also failed, says Kashao. Vanilla, we failed, says Chocolate. It doesn't even matter anymore, says Vanilla. I'm taking this catnip and going to sleep, she says. Their first time on catnip and they're basically little drunks. Well, it is the first day anyways. I'll just leave it to that. Yeah, says Kashao. Come on, if you're gonna sleep, do it in your own bed, says Kashao. Bed? Master, you pervert, says Chocolate. Just what are you planning to do with us while we're intoxicated like this, asks Vanilla. You two really are a pain, says Kashao. Come on, let's go. I've got a grip on you, so stand up, he says. Master, I want you to carry me, says Chocolate. I can't feel any love in the way you're holding me, says Vanilla. This is not good at all. I can't help but to feel this is bad. I thought about that as I carried the two drunken cat girls to their bed. After that, I threw myself completely into reading those cheat sheets. What happened to us? Why were we asleep in our pajamas? When we came to, it was already this late in the night. Must be a new Stan's attack. Alright everybody, I'm going to call it here for this episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Nekopara Volume 1.